And I always get upset because I don't speak as well as I write.
Of course, that would be quite impressive. However, it's possible. When we write, we use our editing brain. It's an unfair comparison. It's like
Yeah.
comparing, so I rap, and my journey has been, can I learn to freestyle rap in the moment, no preparation? And can I do it so well that somebody thinks that I wrote it? We call this the Turing test because in computer science, if you can create a machine that can trick someone into thinking that they're actually talking to a human being, they pass the Turing test. Can you do the Turing test for freestyle rap? Can you do the Turing test for on-the-spot speaking? And the answer is yes, for all of them. So here, we can't compare writing to speaking because the brain doesn't process speaking the way it processes writing. When we read something, we can reread. When we listen to someone speak, we can't go back, at least not in live. So we have to keep that in mind, that when we're speaking, we're painting, and nobody really cares about the first few brush strokes. It's supposed to be confusing. You don't see what the painter has in mind yet. It's only towards the end, when everything starts to connect and come together, that we appreciate the artwork. And we say, wow, the totality of this, that was in fact, because I was confused in the beginning and now it's so clear in the end, it's an even greater journey for me as an audience member. So I hear what you're saying about, I don't want to say something stupid. And I think that thought, that belief, that fear is the last piece for you. Because you are capable of saying brilliant things in the moment consistently. And the gap is not skill level. The gap is trust. When you play rapid fire analogies, you have little pockets of thinking, little pockets of life is like a banana because it's yellow. Because it's yellow. Da, 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 da. Let me check with my brain. There we go. Little gaps of thinking. Rapid fire analogies is designed to train the brain to get comfortable without those gaps of thinking. What would it be like to speak without knowing what is coming out of your mouth? And can we work on the skill of actually having the content be good? And we wouldn't be teaching it if we didn't see it over and over again, that yes, people produce great content because it's coming not from up here, it's coming from somewhere deeper. And so in Conductor, the whole point of Conductor is to practice this way of being where the energy leads and you really don't have control over what you're saying. And yet you trust that if you just come from the right energy, the right intentionality, the words will just flow, because that's how speaking works everywhere else, in conversations and discussions and, intimate relationships. We're not actively, we're just flowing. Conductor helps us flow. And so that's what this long monologue that I've been on is really about. It's about learning that you can continue to use your thinking brain, and you've been using it your whole life, and I'm confident it's going to continue to serve you. But if you're going to take this 30-day course and you want to learn something that will truly change your life, then let's practice building the opposite muscle, because having both is a superpower.